Peep the Magician is wishing everyone who likes this video and subscribes good luck. Semi-bisensual. Someone who is bisensual, but with attraction to only one gender. Well, that just sounds like being straight with extra steps. A Moscow farm has decided to equip its cows with VR glasses in order to relax and feel happier. A calm environment leads to an increase in milk yield, so the cows are given a VR headset displaying summer fields. This is literally the plot of The Matrix. Washington. A Washington man serving time for a wild police chase found himself sharing a cell with the converted child rapist who had once victimized his sister, so he killed him. A friend just sent me this 10-year-old prize structure for a StarCraft tournament, and I can't stop laughing. Prizes: first place $500, second place $250, third place $150, fourth place $100, fifth, eighth place 25 bitcoins. I'm pretending to be a hot girl on Tinder so I can match with my roommate and tell him I'm coming over so he'll clean the apartment. I will not breathe until Mr. Beast comments on this vid. This chick at work gave me a pill for my headache and I haven't blinked in 6 hours. Girl, you are going to jail. You all, I just came out of the hospital. It was Craig. Why is Billie Eilish's brother dating someone that looks exactly like Billie? Murdering all of those kids was very naughty. Naughty trains get coal. In the 2015 film Jurassic World, Chris Pratt's character carries this stainless mole in 1895. It is the only version on their website, rated for a T-Rex. Works too. I shoot a T-Rex 2 days ago. Dropped like a sack of potatoes. Still don't know why it was carrying a bucket of candy though. Found this little guy in the pond. America. That's it, we declare war on Iran. UK. Then we will as well. Germany. We declare war on France. France. What the duck? Sup man. Hey, why you only say man lol? Cause I'm uncomfortable with the racial slur. It's cool bro. You can say it. Okay sleeve. No, not that one. Plan B if the protest doesn't work. Is Nal squaring a thing, or did this butch just shut on my bed? Took the batteries out of the carbon monoxide alarm because the loud beeping was giving me a headache and making me feel like I'm dizzy. New trends for less? Yes. Ready for school. Windows 8 can snack my nut. I can't believe how far technology has come. When a guy tells me he owns a gun, I'm like, what's wrong with your nut? Last time I tried to use my nut on a home intruder, I got in way more trouble. The cops were pretty upset. The intrude needed counseling. And I'm on a list. Just use a gun. Afghanistan. Why Afghanistan is impossible to conquer. Welp. He started slowly undoing his belt from under the table. She bit her lip. Was this really happening? Here, duck it, she thought, and started undoing her own belt. He motioned to the waiter. Another round of wings please. They smiled at each other, knowing they both had room now. Telepathic rip. The act of masturbating while imagining someone without their consent. Jenny, you that new student just masturbated to me. Becky, oh my god, that's telepathic rip. Becky, call the police. Maybe I'm a rapist. Hey babe, come over. Only if you let me shut on your face. Okay. Sit. Wait, what? My favorite color is glitter. Glitter. Boys, in case you were wondering, this is what 8 inches really looks like. We talking about the ponytail or that forehead? Police have arrested a Minnesota man who checked his sick wife out of a nursing home to throw her a death party. Her final hours included moth, listening to metal and having sex, authorities said. Describe your sex life with a video game name. Tomb Raider. Everything is a dodo if you are brave enough. There once was a lady named Jill who tried a dynamite stick for a thrill. They found her vag in North Carolina and bits of her teeth in Brazil. Moms unite to make porn they're happy for kids to watch. A group of moms have come together to make a porn film. They say they'd be happy for kids to watch. They have done so in response to the horrible shit that's available on the internet for free, in a bid to show impressionable young people that sex in porn films is not realistic. Describe your sex life with a video game name. Animal Crossing. Hello from Turkey James. Here's a photo of me which my friend photobombed. Can you make him disappear? It's a potential profile pic, and he's ruining it. What friend? I love my brother's cream. Spooky music stops. Holy music stops. Jazz music stops. 1970 child warning ads were awesome. Remember kids, electricity will kill you. You get the power to go back and prevent one celebrity's death. Who would you choose? Keanu Reeves. Pretty sure he's not dead. You're welcome. A malfunction causes red wine to flow from faucets in an Italian town. Kids getting a glass of water at night. This is some serious gourmet shit. Tim, that's a firm handshake for a lady. That's a small bilge for a man. Tim, your mom didn't think so. My mom died. Tim, of exhaustion. See you Monday. Anyone else remember the DARE program? We showed up on day 1. Little kids knew nothing about dogs, and they taught us all the names of all the dogs, the street lingo to get dogs, the places in town you could find dog dealers, and then said don't do dogs. Okay bye. Once I found a dodo in my mom's sock drawer while I was looking for money, so I borrowed it, and it was a pretty good ride. Kinda thicker than what I'm used to, but anyway when I was finished I was cleaning it off and there was something etched into the side near the base. Turns out it was the name of one of those services that makes custom printed dodos of real life nuts, and I've been too scared to even think about whose it was, but it was probably my dad's. I shoved my dad's nut up my ace. Anonymous. Alright, I'm tapping out. If you nut while snacking your own nut, as long as you swallow you don't lose no nut November, since the nut never left your body. Holy music stops. Most aggressive dog breeds. 14. You. 13. Can't. 12. Rank. 11. Them. 10. Because. 9. Aggression. 8. Isn't. 7. Breed. 6. Specific. 5. It's. 4. A. 3. Learned. 2. Behavior. 1. Chihuahuas. Using after a normal sentence is the funniest shit ever. Going to play with my kids. I'm home alone with my cat. Had to bury my wife again. What is the best NSWF joke you know? 1 second. Edit. Here it is. A guy was walking to a bar, and on his way he found a girl tied up to the railroad tracks. He untied her, and they had sex. Guy gets to the bar. Friends ask why he's so late. Tells them about the girl he found and all the different positions they ducked in. Friends give him props and ask if he got head. Guy replies, I couldn't find it. Incel culture is born of bad parenting, delusional photography, toxic masculinity, no education around consent, no education around rejection, Hollywood fantasies of women plus love and male entitlement, patriarchy, toxic media, loneliness, lack of mental health funding / support, Reddit. Hurry up son. The owner is coming. Sorry, I don't quite get the joke. Is the owner of the bike coming, or the owner of the two? If you come into the shop without a mask, we will have to take your temperature. Please note that we only have rectal thermometers. Choose wisely. Lucy, a chimpanzee, was raised to believe she was human. She learned to sign over 250 words and ate at the dinner table using silverware. Her hobbies included drinking gin and browsing Playgirl magazines, whilst masturbating with a bike fumes cleaner. Is that a gun in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? It's a gun. Oh my. How about a peek? I've been a very bad girl, she said, biting her lip. I need to be punished. Very well, he said, and installed Windows 8 on her laptop. So my chemistry teacher has a nation grading scale. A. Average. B. Below average. C. Can't eat dinner. D. Don't come home. F. Find a new family. Pool cleaning. Me. Wow lady, your pool is filthy. So am I. Me. Probably because you're swimming in that pool. Maybe you could clean me off. Me. I just do pools. Porn director. Cut. Guys, who knows what this is? It's a robot bike fumes cleaner. Once you'll remove a ring, it would clear everything in 20-meter radius. The 4 horsemen of real science. Jumping off buildings. Butchers ain't shut. How much saddest can you put in a Rice Krispie treat before people notice? Why do my balls itch? There's a cat in the gay bar. Why is it in the corner like that? No catty allowed. Saw this in my dad's phone gallery. I'm scared now. How to cut expenses on the family budget. Human rights and freedom of expression in Morocco. Comments are turned off. My mom bought a strawberry scented minion shampoo for my little brother. Ghostbusters visit on some patients. Joe Biden. LMAO stop spawn camping. You can upgrade one organ in your body. What's it do now? Well, since I was born deaf, you could imagine that it's an easy answer for me. I would love to have a bigger nut. Don't let the video fool you. SEALs are dangerous. I heard a group of them killed Bin Laden. Nursing school doesn't prepare you for the number of elderly patients who will casually confess to decades-old murders. LeBron James really needed a stunt double to play against cartoon characters. Legit thought this was Batman trekking. I heard you are good in bed. Tell your dad to shut his mouth. Sous-vide is a traditional French cooking method where food is placed in sealed plastic bags in a water bath for up to 6 hours. The technique is used in many high-end gourmet restaurants. One like and I'll quit my job. Say no more. Titanic replica could set sail by 2022, following original route. Should survive this time considering we've melted all the icebergs. 5 years of owning this yellow beast. Great memories, but time to move on. She will be missed. Get you someone who looks at you the way this woman looks at the guy who killed a mountain lion with his bare hands last week. Looks like his cougar problems are far from over. Some girls really be claiming he's my world, but this is your 4th world in 2 months. Are you building a solar system? Life is a free-to-play, pay-to-win game. Stark realization. Conor McGregor training Rihanna for the Chris Brown rematch. I loved growing up with the internet in the early 2000s. I played flash games. I took care of Neopets. I saw a beheading video when I was 12. I made friends on MySpace. She. Bay come over. Stalin. Can't I'm sending people to Gilag. She. My parents aren't home. Stalin. I know. This is your butthole. This is your butthole in prison. Don't shoplift. Public bathrooms for girls. Public bathrooms for boys. Took a photo of the only other dude in the theater. Forgot my flash was on. Things I wanna write in the MCU. My dad just called and said I see you. Last one to Papa's Pizza loses. He's going 90 in a 55. Gets pulled over. I'm dying because he's gonna get a ticket and I'm gonna win. Next thing I know, this man flies by me and is getting a police resort to Papa's Pizza. I'm so done. When the kid doesn't stand up for the national anthem, so you kick him out of his wheelchair. Can we contact your previous employer to find out what you were like on the job? Sure. As long as I contact your previous employee to find out what you did to drive them away. Men snacking ladies best is normal because the act was learned during their childhood. But what baffles me is ladies snacking guys nut. Where did they learn that from? Your mama never bought you lollipop, eh? What did you think she was training you for? Diabetes? I was quite flexible when I was younger. The kids at school used to call me Spider-Man because my uncle was murdered. Inventing horses. Guard. You can run fast. Horse. Nice. Guard. A little human will sit on you and hit you with a stick. Horse. Ah. Guard. He gets the trophy and cash if you win. Horse. Dude, what? Guard. If you break a leg you get shot. Horse. Yo, what the duck? Guard. You got a 4-foot nut. Horse. Okay, I'm in. The more you look, the more hol up you'll get. Great police. Should be given highest promotion. Write a question. Using why. Why? Listen here, you little shut. My mom works in a middle school. She found this in a broken locker. The others. Holy shut, the professor has ads. The girl that has A on everything. Cops be like, I can't be recess. My wife's eye is black. NSWF. My sister was playing truth or dare with her friends. I listened from behind the door. The bottle landed on my sister and she said, "Truth. When was the last time you had an awesome?" Her friend asked. My sister replied, "A week ago." I burst in through the door and yelled, "I knew you were faking it last night. Your username is now a store. What do you sell?" PM, tell her to be palm. I can't believe you've done this. Just turned 18, I can finally watch ad on Palm. Traditional Japanese art. Apple's team of experts behind the child photography detection algorithm. Dogs do not ruin your career. Dog tests do. I just downloaded the wrong Seaside Squad movie. Missing Instagram influencer was Need when her body was found. Authorities. That's disgusting. Is there any pictures of that? How is the UK viewed by the rest of the world? The UK is the largest supplier of Independence Days to countries around the world. Cram in my mouth so I can have a kid's meal. What? A bang bang isn't proof you can work as part of a team. No ma'am. The trickster. Did you do the homework? No, I didn't. Nobody did it. What if we all tell him that he gave no homework? When I've been through a rough breakup, but my sisters are there to comfort and console me. What's wrong, step bro? I saw a black guy riding a bike yesterday. I thought it was mine. Then I checked the garage and it was still chained up, asking for food. Gets me every time. When it's career day and your mom brings her laptop, camera, and dodo to class. Women in ancient Greece exist. Zeus. Good morning. We were too young to understand. Children as young as 4 will be able to change their name and gender at school without their parents' consent under new LGBT inclusivity guidelines drawn up by the Scottish Government. Scottish 4-year-olds can change gender at school without parents' consent. This is Ralph. Ralph is a concept created by you while reading this. When you stop, Ralph ceases to exist. Your attention is the thin barrier between Ralph and the void. I'm scared. says Ralph. Would you spin this wheel if landing on red means you get shot in the head? $500,000, $1 million, $5 million, $50 million, $100 million, $1 billion, $10 billion. It's a win-win situation. You'll grow up not every really knowing if you deserve love, but one day you'll meet someone who loves you, and you'll be able to accept yourself. Then, once they really get to know you, they'll find you unbearable and leave. But the important thing is to stay hydrated. Do you prefer versus or co-op shooting? Painter. Are you comfortable with no deity? Model. I guess so. Painter. Excellent. Help, how do I stop my Jewish roommate from doing this? Me in the kitchen at 2 AM and virgining the olive oil. Next time you're feeling down, remember life is all about perspective. I have a friend who has sex 2 to 3 times a day, exercises twice a day, reads 2 books a week, yet every day he complains about how much he hates prison. So if the Big Bang happened 13.8 billion years, and matter cannot be created or destroyed, and all of our bodies are made of matter, that means that all of our bodies are 13.8 billion years old. So in conclusion, officer, yes, she was old enough. According to some research, a human head may remain conscious for up to 30 seconds after decapitation. Dr. Bo Rooks did series of experiments in the early 1900s where he yelled at recently decapitated criminals' heads and saw a response. Skeletor will return next week with more disturbing facts. Stepsister. Ugh, my boyfriend won't have sex with me. Maybe it's his mark to take it slow. Build a relationship on trust and shared interests. Porn director. Cut.